Hey guys, welcome. I hope you guys are excited for the new year just like I am. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on how much you need to start day trading with. I see this question pop up a lot, and I would love to share my thoughts as well as my story on how I started and how I determined how much I was going to risk, and hopefully it gives you some insight and perspective with deciding the amount to start with. So stay tuned. So the thing with trading is that the more you put in, the more you can make and also lose. So it's a double-edged sword. When I was beginning my journey, some people recommended anywhere from 5,000 to 25,000. However, I heard the stories of professional traders that are now successful and how they started. And they all seem to have this common theme of losing anywhere from 25,000 to 50,000. Even 100. So, knowing me, I was like, I'm not about to lose so much that I would then get discouraged. So, I decided to cut down my living expenses, cut down money I'll use on movie nights, takeout, drinks, anything that was not reasonable for me. I cut it out and decided to use that money for trading. But what I did first though was that I pictured myself walking up to a river and just dumping that money in. You know what that did for me? That made me accept that loss or potential loss ahead of time. Made me come to terms with losing that money even before I lost the money. It prepared my mind for loss because I knew that guaranteed I would lose, right? And guess what happened? I lost the money, right? But I was mentally prepared, so it did not crush me, it didn't break me, and it was something I was willing to lose. It was not significant. It was about 500 bucks, I think, at that time. Yeah, it was 500 bucks. So in the beginning, the main focus is learning not to make money, because you're not going to make money. I don't care what anybody says. In the first few months, you are not going to be profitable. You're going to lose money, and then you'll be challenged to actually figure it out. And then that's when the change starts to happen. The honest truth is that if you cannot manage a small account, you most likely won't be able to manage a bigger account. You blow it up. Like, you would lose it so fast that you would be so confused. How did this happen? How can I lose so much? And then you start to think about how you would have spent that money on this, and the third. But if you focus on learning and using money you can afford to lose, then you're on the right track. So, to answer the question, how much you need to start day trading with, I would recommend using no more than $3,000. So anywhere from $500 to $3,000 is a good starting point. Depending on your financial situation, $3,000 could be a lot for some people. So you need to be honest about how much you can actually lose and then take that money and put it in the market. Think of it as tuition. You're paying tuition. You go to college, you go to school, you pay tuition with no guarantee of making that money right back or getting a job that would return that investment. I know it's tough, but think of it that way and you're on the right track. So people might be worried about the PDT rule, pattern day trader rule, where you need over $25,000 to actually trade. But if you have a cash account, you can trade with less than $25,000, and that helps you actually manage your account so you can take good trades instead of just being all over the place because you have $25,000 to spend. And this brings me to why I love Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers cash account lets you trade with whatever funds you have. Like, it's recycled funds. So if you have $500, you can trade with $500 repeatedly, rinse and repeat until the day is over, like until the bell goes off at 1 p.m. and that's it for the day. So check the link in the description below to read more about Interactive Brokers, and hopefully you might consider signing up. So I hope this video answered your question and provided some clarity on how much you need to start day trading. Think of it as tuition and you will be on the right track. Spend how much you're willing to lose. Think of the risk Think of how much you can mentally cope with and then use that money. For me, I used money I would spend on drinks, movie nights, and takeout, and just dumb stuff, right? Think of it that way, and hopefully it works for you. If you enjoyed this video and this helped you a tiny bit or even made you smile, please like, share, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I appreciate you. Until next time, take care.